And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So stepping in is Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lindor into shallow center. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
That'll bring up Luis Arias, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First offering on its way. Mike Trout is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the way, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Walker peers in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's low.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count. 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2. You work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Slow little roller to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 9 homers, and 34 driven in. The 1-0 home. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-1.
Ball, up there.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Batting third, no left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Stepping in next, Dominic Smith. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Patel.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this one at 271, 25 homers and 66 driven in.
Nope.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit in the air down the right field line. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
1-1.
Yeah.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. No outs, nobody on. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Davis brings it in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Batting 7.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he lines it out to center. In there, a base hit.
Batting 8.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll come in with an average down at 230, a dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Set to deliver the 0-1. Stallings on second. Anderson at first with no outs. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Trevor Rogers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball 1.
Wow,
strike.
that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Soft liner toward first, and the ball is dropped. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Now back.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Here's Starling Marte. He grounds it sharply to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Miami's out in front, 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1-0 the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And now the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. J.D. Davis the next at bat. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Row, then you get up a 2-out base hit, extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Luis Arias. He flew out in his last AB.
Luis Arias.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0.
Ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A Rosarena patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in next, Jesus Aguilar. He singled in his first AB. Walker peers in. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 3-0. leading off the inning, it'll be James McCann, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First offering. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to dig in, Jacob Stallings, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. First pitch on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. So 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Now it'll be Brian Anderson, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 6.
Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. And he popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Once again a 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
Ball.
And he'll look at a fastball just
Now
off the
ball,
black,
1
and it's even at 1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. Opening up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, that's down.
2 out with the man at first. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte's after it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on, and not in time as the run scores. On to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Even at 1-1, the pitch fouled away. The set and the 1-2 hit in the air out toward left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 2. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Jazz.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
And he squares fires up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Trevor Rogers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Lindor is there. 2 down.
The batter number 4.
Stepping up is Luis Arias. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Counts 1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And there's a base hit on the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Jordan Yamamoto comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The set and the 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. The Marlins forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, James McCann grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Too high with the fastball here, it's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Lifted in the air to right field. Castellanos is there, one away. Malik Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Baseman number 1, Jonathan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Smith, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. There goes Smith. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar is there, 2 down. Next up from New York, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Set and the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and is safely into third.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my...
David Peterson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 23, David Peterson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's a shot out to right center field. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Likely too shallow to advance here as that's taken by the center fielder. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-1.
With first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Base hit into right center. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Pause and the 0-2.
No, inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Miguel Rojas will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on its way. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. In there, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. In the air out to left. Smith is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Eliezer Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
And now pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, Randy Arozarena. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are die-hard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
A runner at second, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Striding in is J.D. Davis. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Left side, reined in. To second for 1, to Aguilar for the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Chris Russin comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Michael Conforto will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's outside.
Chopped weakly to the left.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Peraza will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Now the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Luis Arias. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball inside.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, here is Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
I got to count. 2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. John Curtis gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 39, John Curtis.
So now here is James McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
James McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now back, right fielder.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's
Not
the ball.
close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pops this one up. Chisholm waits on it. 2 down. And now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 out, nobody on. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Fouled off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in will be Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And that fastball away there almost works like another pitch out. I think they're definitely worried about him over there.
Villar is off of first with 2 away. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Will hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, here is Jesus Aguilar. He struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Nicholas Castellanos will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as we get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And now the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 5. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 3. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Randy Arozarena. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to center field. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this morning.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Arozarena aboard here at first with nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next, it'll be J.D. Davis trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Brandon Nimmo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. They'll check in here at 277. 13 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 4-3. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Aaron Luke.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Corey Dickerson will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right to him. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. count. Now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's one down now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Robinson Cano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball one, no
He'll
strike.
enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when the guy had jets on the base pass?
No doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really...
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So now into the box is Jeff McNeil. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. 1-1 to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Rogers earns win number 7 on the season. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.